Hello everyone, and welcome to the bane of my very existence, SoulCalibur. So I have been playing this since it came out 3 years ago with my friend, and we have laughed, we have cried, we have pretty much destroyed our friendship like multiple times over this game. So without further ado, let's let's see how this turns out.
Oh god. This is gonna be fun. I haven't done this game in like a month or two on my own. I used to play this game daily.
Yeah, he plays on Xbox with the bigger, better controller, and then now we are on PlayStation. What happened?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot too.
What'd I do?
Where we accidentally back things out. Did you press circle?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, because I'm used. That's why. Because I'm used to Xbox. Okay. I'm sorry. and I'm used to my Switch's controls right now, so like everything's a little bit.
He's been playing
mirrored.
Odyssey. He's been playing Monster Hunter Rise, and
yeah.
I have seen a little bit of Odyssey now, like for myself, and it's like I want to get a Switch, but I just can't right now. I have other priorities. So
I got the Switch Lite, and everybody usually complains about those being like the lesser version of the system. And yeah, you can't hook it up to your TV, but honestly, the whole mobile aspect of it is, honestly, I like it a little bit better than the normal Switch.
Yeah, it's, and I have held a normal Switch before, and it's so the light is a little bit more compact than that, but it doesn't feel bad. Like, usually with small things, like, for example, the Vita was really hard to, to deal with because you couldn't really hold on to it in any proper way and play the game, so it was
the Vita was just
so
a
it was
disaster.
really awkward. It's like I wanted it to be good because it was my first touchscreen thing. It was so I was really excited about it, but also like I think the only thing I played was Little Big Planet and Gravity Rush, and then I kind of just like moved on. But like that's part of that is no fault on the Vita. That's on me because I have way too many games for home consoles as opposed to handheld, and I wanted to finish all of those. I did plan to get back to my handheld stuff, but like stuff keeps getting made. So like
Yep.
It's like it's like by the time that I actually get back to handheld devices like my 3DS that I finally got, like, what was it, a couple years ago, and Vita and all that, like, I'll be an old man. I'll be an old man on my deathbed and be like, finally, Pokemon!
I'm finally playing Pokemon Moon!
Yeah, seriously.
Boy, this game came out like 2 days ago, it felt like. Grandpa,
Yeah.
It's been 36 years.
Yeah, shut up, Grandpa, you're not relevant anymore!
Yeah, I remember when it was in the Game Boy and it was made of pixels.
Oh, jeez, like...
Actually, I missed the old Game Boy ones.
Yeah,
those games
like,
are fun.
because I always used to brag that, my consoles feared me. They refused to break. You know how many times I dropped my Game Boy Advance? It had to be like 300 times and like nothing happened. The only thing that went wrong is when, because you know, how kids aren't all the way there yet, and they don't like get things to the full extent. My Pokemon Crystal wasn't working, and I thought that I would fix it by running water in it.
Oh no!
Yep. So, like... Okay.
That was sweet. I don't know how I did that.
A battle for the ages! A battle, a battle!
Damn it, okay. Oh man, speaking of handheld game consoles and everything, did you ever do the Game Boy Advance SP? Like the one that flipped open like a old school cell phone?
I didn't, but I had a friend who had that,
That was
and
my
they had
favorite.
the light.
Yeah,
so,
the light.
Like,
well, the SP was the first one I think that was backlit.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was a little button on the bottom where
Yeah, you could use it as
press
classic
and-
Game Boy mode, or you could use it as like a literal like new backlit screen, which I don't know why they ever added that option. Like, who's never gonna play with the backlight in those days after they got it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because like, oh man, that reminds me of I used to take these family road trips
Ooh, yup.
every summer to my grandma's house,
No,
and I was trying to I was trying to play my Game Boy under every street light, under the gas station
Damn,
lights,
good
like
match, by
every
the way.
little thing that I could.
Yep. Oh, did you remember, I remember, like, when I was a little kid, I got, this is gonna be a fun story, actually. You know how I got my first Game Boy Advance?
Huh.
My mom won it for me in a contest.
Really?
Yeah, I got a, okay, this is what makes it even funnier. It was for a,
Characters.
yeah, characters. We'll do a,
Yeah,
whatever
we'll
you
do
got.
like one more battle and then probably call this video good. We're just
Yeah.
preparing ourselves for Doom. We tried to do the split screen multiplayer and honestly
it's too easy.
Both of us were so nervous when we were doing it that it turned out bad, and like you can't really die in the multiplayer version, so like
There's really-
it
yeah.
takes the frustration, it takes the fun out of it, so like we're gonna do it up a little different today.
Yeah, you'll see what we have planned.
Oh
But
yeah.
anyway, back to my story just before we get started. Forgive my cough. It's not COVID, it's just that I'm in poor health in every second of my life.
Oh, yeah, I've tried, yeah, I've been explaining things the same way, like every single one of my videos has a cough, and I am waiting for people to eventually flood to my channel and be like, stop being sick, and it's
When you
like,
have to rename your
yes,
channel
I'll
The
just
Cough.
wave my magic wand and be better.
Right.
So anyways, you won
yeah.
your Game Boy in a
Yeah,
contest.
okay, yeah. I keep
Your
on
mom did.
Yeah, my ADHD keeps on taking over, and I just want to tangent off
That's
on a
okay,
million things.
I have bad memory in it. I'm surprised I was able to get back to it.
Anyway,
so-
so it was for my mom got it in a cereal box contest. She submitted the form and everything, the proof of purchase, blah blah blah, how they usually did like in the fucking early 2000s. And hold on one second. My apologies. I'm okay. It was just a bad cough. And it was a Shrek DVD contest, so it was a Shrek DVD contest. It wasn't a cereal box. It was on the Shrek VHS tape at the time. There was a little sticker you could peel off that said if you won a Game Boy or not, and it came with the Shrek Royal Rumble. It was a fighting game for Game Boy Advance. So technically, my first ever dip into a fighting game was Shrek Royal Rumble on the Game Boy Advance.
Wow.
And I played the absolute crap out of that thing. Like, oh my god, I remember taking that thing on the bus with me, and I would like wait for like the bus lights to come on and quick turn it on and like play like 30 seconds while people are loading onto the bus because that was the only light available. I tried to make sure I sat by a seat with a light every morning so I could actually use it. Also, I'm really sorry for being really good at Dracula.
Well, it's like, I forgot how to do the reversal edge.
Oh,
First
yeah.
of all, it's like I tried to do it, but instead it took away my soul charge, so it's like,
Oh god.
yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I have played one Shrek game also, and it was on the PS2.
Oh yeah.
Like, it wasn't one of those, like, third-party mistakes. It was actually, I think it might have been Shrek 1 or 2.
I can't remember which one I played. I think it was it was like it had this Halloween theme to it.
Oh, jeez.
And it was you could play as the different characters and stuff. Like you could play as Puss in Boots, you could play as everybody. Like Donkey, and you had to use the characters for different things in each level, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I don't understand why game companies feel the need to do that. The whole, like, games from movies, because most of them turn out, like, really disappointing. I mean, like, Incredibles was okay, but it was still weird. The only one that I really liked was Return of the King, because the way that the story
That was a
branched
good
out,
one.
and as you leveled up or just went through levels in the first place, you could get more combos and stuff, and, like...
Yeah, man. That was a really good game. I remember playing. I think it was one of the Lord of the Ring games. I think the first boss you fight is the Cyclops, and it's like It's real old school almost. It's like he's almost completely overhead styled.
Yeah, it's
Almost.
like where I got stuck with Aragorn. It was in the cave where the king ghost pop out. With Frodo, it was the one where you have to hide from the seeker on the dragon, and he's like looking for you.
Yeah.
I think they didn't really let you use Gandalf. I think it was either Legolas or Gimli.
Yeah, I
like,
think you could only use like
if
the
you were
squad.
Gandalf, you could be overpowered and just beat the
Yep,
game in
of
just like
course.
1 second.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're good. How about some Doom, maybe?
Sounds good to me. Then I'll
Oh,
catch
yeah.
you guys in that episode, which will
Yeah.
feel like a time warp.
Stay
Because,
tuned
like,
for another
yeah.
adventure.
Vumba Wumba. Chumbawamba.